Today I'm going to be sharing some makeup items that used to be holy grail products for me, but they've been replaced by other items that I reach for more. It doesn't mean I don't still love or use the other products, but they've just been dethroned. I remember when I first saw this video from Samantha Ravindal last year and then Jamie Page, and I've seen different takes on it and it's been on my to-do list for a while. So I thought I would finally do it and we can go ahead and get into it. Really quickly, before we get rolling, you guys asked me a lot about these two pieces that I wear, and I do have a code for you. It's not an affiliate code, it's just for you guys to help you save some money. It's been in my description box for a little while and I've talked about it on Instagram, but I've never actually talked about it out loud. And it's that time of year where we're starting to buy for other people and for ourselves. So if you can save a little bit of money, you can save a little bit of money. So that code is down there if you are wanting to look around. I love Gorjana pieces. I feel like I could buy everything on the site. I've been wearing it a ton on my channel since it started, and you guys always ask me about their pieces. So I'm glad I have a code for you, and it is good again through November 28th. Now I'm starting with foundation, and I know if you've been following my channel, you're thinking, you always say you don't have one holy grail foundation. Well, I really don't, because I have different favorites for different occasions. If I want heavier coverage, lighter coverage, skin light coverage, if I want a radiant finish or a matte finish, you know what I'm getting at. But this was one of my top foundations. Now they have reformulated it, so that did change things for me, but I'm thinking back to that original formulation of Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. I loved it so much. A lot of you loved it. So that's what's in my head when I'm thinking holy grail foundation, top foundation. If it was still around, I would still love that foundation. I don't really love the new formula, but again, I'm talking about that original formula. This new foundation, this replacement, is amongst the ranks of my top foundations, and I find that I consistently recommend this to people for various occasions. Now, can I say it's my holy grail foundation of all time? I'm not sure. I have a really hard time committing to that answer for foundations specifically, but it is up there. It is Dior Backstage foundation. I have a top foundations playlist. It's in there several times. It has such a beautiful, soft, demi-matte finish. It's very thin and applies very quickly. It sinks right into the skin. It looks like skin, but covers super well. A little bit goes a long way, and it just makes your skin look perfected, but not like you're wearing heavy makeup. It almost looks like you're not wearing makeup at all. You don't feel like you're wearing makeup, yet somehow it's appropriate for light makeup days or to wear to a wedding. It is just that versatile. It lasts all day for me. It looks beautiful. I feel like for my oily combination skin, it works beautifully year round. So in the summer, I tend to get pretty oily fast during the day. But in the winter, right now, for instance, when it's really cold outside, I can get kind of dehydrated, dry spots around the perimeters of my face. It works well for me no matter what my skin is doing. I have very sensitive skin. It never aggravates my skin. It blurs the pores. It never settles into fine lines. It's just a beautiful, perfect foundation for any occasion. And I can say with 99% certainty that if the original Estee Lauder Double Wear Light foundation was still around, that I would be reaching for this more because of its versatility, because of all those things. This would have dethroned that if it was still around. I hope that makes sense. That was kind of a weird product to put first, I guess, and I'm eating my hair. And my next product is also face related. Tarte Shape Tape is maybe how some of you found me, because I have a video that did pretty well on how to apply Tarte Shape Tape if you are not a YouTuber. It's helped a lot of people, really not just with Tarte Shape Tape, but if you're just trying to apply any type of heavy concealer and you're maybe, not 20 and have texture or dryness underneath your eyes. And I really did like Tarte Shape Tape when it first came out. I just found I had to take a little bit of time and technique to apply it and moisturize to a certain level, but it works super well to cover, and you could use it under your eyes and on your face. I find there are a lot of, I was going to say foundations, concealers that work well either under the eyes or on the face, but that one did both beautifully. So when the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer came out, I was intrigued. It's huge. It's almost the size of a foundation, right? How many ounces are even in here? I forgot. This is half an ounce. Most concealers have, I think, 0.25 ounces in them. I don't have one near me, so I can't really look. It's got a huge doe foot. And I think some people didn't try this for a while because they thought it was Shape Tape #2, but it's really not. This is the hydrating version of Shape Tape, in my opinion. This completely replaced Shape Tape for me. It covers well. It works beautifully under the eyes and on the face. I don't have to prep my under eye area as much with double hydration, and it's easier to work with because I don't have to work as quickly. It doesn't dry down as fast, and it just looks better under my eyes, which are dry and do have texture. I find if I'm traveling and I need just one concealer to do everything that will apply well underneath my eyes, not make me look dry at all, and be budge proof on my face, this is it. It works beautifully. This is the product that made me stick my Tarte Shape Tape in a drawer and not look back. I know a lot of people use and love Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. It's a great setting spray. It really is. I don't know what it is about this one that I just really like better. I reach for this so much more. It's partially the scent, but it also just works better on my skin. I do have oily combination skin, like I said earlier, and I feel like this one mattifies my skin a little bit longer and helps my makeup wear a little bit longer also throughout the day than All Nighter, which I don't know, I guess I didn't think that was really possible. This is the Gerard Slay All Day setting spray. I actually learned about this from Nakia Joy because she swore by it. She was right. It works so well at preventing your face from getting shiny. It locks the makeup in without making my face feel sticky. It helps my makeup last longer throughout the day. It just does all the good things that a setting spray should do. Now, I'm not one that wears setting spray a ton every single day. If you follow my channel, you know that. But when I need it, I need it. When it is super hot and super humid here, which it is often throughout the majority of the year, if I'm going to be outside or if I'm going to have a super long day, that's when I pull out the setting spray, and I just want one that is going to work really well. I'm not saying the All Nighter doesn't work well. I still pull it out and use it. I still have a bottle here, and I like their little travel bottles. So that is a Holy Grail product that I do still use. But I like this one a little bit better. I know this one is a little bit less common, but for me, this one wins. And I do have others that I use too, but that one came to mind first because it's just been the most consistent for me for the longest as far as setting sprays go. Laura Mercier Translucent Powder used to be my Holy Grail powder of powders. I feel like most people here on YouTube would say the same thing. A lot of you would say the same thing. It's a great powder. I think most people would agree. I still have one in my drawer. I reach for it. Maybe over the course of several years, other brands use Laura Mercier Translucent Powder as their benchmark for improving their powders because I feel like I've tried so many good loose translucent setting powders over the past several years that have kind of made me push Laura Mercier Translucent Powder aside. Like I said, not that I never use it, I just don't reach for it as much as I once did. So I'm gonna say right now that the powder that I reach for consistently more than any other powder day to day. Now, I have others that I reach for that I absolutely love. I feel like I just did a setting powder video not that long ago, but I feel like I already need to do another one because I have so many new favorite setting powders. Over the course of the past few months, I have setting powders that I have been loving so much. But this one, you know, we just talked about Nakia Joy, and her powder is phenomenal. I really think this can work for any skin type, but if you have oily combination skin, normal skin, dry skin that gets oily in the T-zone, if you just want your makeup to last and be really set in no matter what your skin type is, this powder is going to do it, and it is going to help it look natural and beautiful. And it works well on the face and under the eyes. With oily combination skin, if you have dry, textured under eyes, it's hard to find a setting powder that can set your face and keep that T-zone blotted and shine free and take care of that under eye area without making you look super old. If you have similar issues, you know what I'm talking about. This one does it, and it smells so good. This reminds me of some toy that I had when I was younger, and I can't remember what it was. It's like a strawberry shortcake something, I feel like. It's just got this really soft vanilla scent. It is not a scent that will bother you. Trust me. Again, none of these products ever bother my sensitive skin. I have rosacea. I love this powder. It's called Velvet Finishing Powder, and I would say it does make your skin look very velvety. This is a stunning powder. It really works at keeping me shine free longer. You want to talk about pore blurring? This is your powder. I mean, the pores look beautiful with this powder. As far as I'm concerned, everything about the Nakia Joy Cosmetics Loose Powder, Velvet Finishing Powder is a winner. Let's move to a different type of product really quickly, and then we'll move back to makeup. I think the Bite Agave lip mask, I think it's the lip mask that's in the tube. The bullet is the one that they just reformulated, right? Somebody comment that down below. I think they reformulated that and people are not liking the bullet, right? So I really love the lip mask. I think it's great. I have it in the clear and the pink one. I don't know if it's champagne. I think it's great for daytime, nighttime, whatever, just to moisturize your lips and keep them from getting dry and flaky. If I do not use just the right lip product, my lips will get dry really quickly and they'll peel. And actually, I can safely say that they have not done that in probably close to a year. So I'm using the right lip products. Bite Agave Lip Mask is one of those. However, I have not been using that nearly as much after finding this product. And this is the Drunk Elephant Lip Balm or Lippy Balm. I still don't know how to say that. I just know I like it. I've talked about it before. I've raved about it before. I didn't buy it for the longest time because I thought it was just a regular lip balm and it was fat, and so it would probably be inconvenient to apply because it's fat. And I just thought, I mean, it's a lip balm. How great can it be? Well, let me tell you how great it is. Number one, it's not inconvenient to apply. It actually applies very easily. And I kind of like how wide it is because it's like swipe, swipe, you're done. It does not feel goopy on the lips at all. It feels very smooth and it's not too thick, yet it stays on the lips. So it's great for wearing at night before you go to bed. It's also really nice for putting on before you put on your lip products for the day. I also noticed that my lips feel extra hydrated when I use this regularly. Another thing that I noticed, and some of you are gonna know what I'm about to say because I talked about this in my Drunk Elephant brand overview and in some other video. I can't remember. Is it my skincare routine? I don't know. As a woman in my mid-40s, as we start to age, we start to lose the pigmentation around the perimeter of our lips and our lips start to appear uneven. This has been happening to me for the past couple of years, so I have to take a little bit extra time to do my lip liner. I'm going somewhere with this, just hang tight. I noticed after using this for, it may have been a few weeks, I'm not sure. I really wasn't looking for this to happen, so I really didn't pay attention to how long this took, but I noticed I wasn't having to do that anymore. It was so weird. Well, then as I was preparing for my Drunk Elephant brand overview, I was reading about the claims on this, and that is in the claims. It does claim to regenerate or make the pigmentation on your lips reappear or appear stronger, something along those lines. I was blown away. I mean, I had no idea this did that when I started using it, but it really does. It works, and I am on my second tube now. This is gonna stay with me because number one, it helps me take less time to get ready in the morning, which is always a good thing. And number two, it's got really nourishing, hydrating ingredients in here that just do really good things for my lips. Aside from the pigmentation, it just makes them feel really nourished and hydrated and kind of more plump in the process because hydrated lips are more plumped lips. I'm so glad I tried this. I'm sorry, Bite Agave Lip Mask. You're a great product. I still use you sometimes. But this has been kind of a little miracle in a tube for me. This is kind of a combo holy grail that I'm replacing. That probably makes zero sense, but you'll understand in a second. So I was using the Clinique lower lash mascara. There may be an official name for that. I'm not sure what it is, but I was using that for my lower lashes for a long time. And I really, really liked it. It was smudge-proof, flake-proof, and it had a little bitty tiny wand, so it got those lower lashes really nicely. Well, someone told me about Maybelline Lash Discovery. I think that's what it is. And so I started using it because it was less expensive. It also had a little tiny skinny wand to get those lower lashes in. It was waterproof, which made it great for not smudging, not flaking, all that good stuff. Well, then my friend Risa told me that I had to try the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara for my lower lashes, that it was perfect. And I actually had a few of you tell me that too. So I finally grabbed it when we were in Vegas together, and this is what the wand looks like, which is a little teeny tiny skinny wand. But the difference in this wand and those other two wands is that it's longer. So it actually gets the lower lash line better and more efficiently than either of the other two mascaras that I was committed to in the past. And although it doesn't say it's waterproof, it may on the MAC website. I don't think it does though. It also does not flake, does not smudge. It lasts all day, and it's nice and pigmented. It never clumps my lashes. I don't have to declump them though after I apply it to my lower lash line. I'm not one that likes a super thick lower lash line. I just like a little bit of something down there because I have very fine lashes that are blonde. They're invisible. So this gives me exactly what I wanted and didn't really know it. So this completely replaced my two perfect lower lash mascaras. This is even more perfect than they were. If you enjoyed this video, it would help me out a lot if you would give it a quick thumbs up. YouTube sends it out to more subscribers and also to more people on YouTube. It just helps the video. It helps my channel. I would also love to hear from you guys if you had any longtime favorites that were replaced by other products. I always love reading your comments down below. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, if this is your first time here, or if you've been watching my videos and maybe you just haven't hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and do that and become part of the family. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.